Franco family. I'm Marianne. This is Angelina.
This is Anthony, and I'm Joe. We are in Warminster, Bucks County.
I worked at the Bucks County Youth Center, which is a juvenile detention center, and I'm still there part-time, but not very part-time. So.
What did you do there?
I'm a youth counselor. I would love to learn, how to do the interactive games on the computer with the kids, because she's just getting into that, and it keeps her occupied for hours.
Well, they're educational games.
And they're educational.
My hobbies are I make jewelry and I love rollerblading. I actually have been doing some craft festivals this year, and I also do home shows around like the holidays and stuff like that. I've tried to take photos of my jewelry, but I just don't know. I'm not a photographer, and it always seems to wash out and you can't see the detail, so I kind of gave up on that.
I'm self-employed. I've been a personal trainer for about 10 years now, in the fitness field my entire life. Majority of my training is in my home studio right downstairs. I do go to some clients' homes. Therefore, using a laptop and spreadsheets would be also a great idea, because I can carry that with me to clients' homes. This is my little home studio, okay, that I converted actually when we first moved here. And a few ideas that I have that I can make my work much more efficient is to upgrade what I have here. It sounds a little extreme, and again, but my frugalness has always held me back. I would love to have a system where I can actually have a laptop, plug in all my clients' information as they're going along, so they can see it actually on a TV, but I'm still the pen on the paper. Scribble scrabble. So when a client asks, Joe, how am I doing? I try to show them my writing, they can never make it out. So more or less, if I were able to upgrade to a nicer system with a computer, with a screen, even a video, a webcam, so they can see what they're doing, and I can do a playback of their actual exercises, that would help my business and pull me apart from the rest of the trainers. And everyone loves being in here. Here's my office. Angelina. And this is where I spend a lot of time doing work online for clients, getting things prepared, and now sharing it with my little daughter, who's also into playing games on the computer. I was always telling Marianne that I would like to do her a website, but again, having one computer, because I have a couple websites for my business, we would not be able to, Mary would not be able to spend the time needed, more or less, on her own business and trying to develop it. I have become self-taught. More or less, I just started 7-8 years ago, and I got a website up there. I'm fortunate enough that I taught myself the actual own home code, HTML code, and I've developed it to the point where if you type in personal training Bucks County, it's going to be on the first page. So, which is nice, but that's spending a lot of time on the computer to develop my business, where if I can become more efficient, more effective, I can spend more time with my family. This TV I got when I was 20 years old, and I am now 36. It's still working. I'm waiting for it to kaput, but it's still hanging in there. And with laying back in the bed, it's awful difficult to see. Very old VCR. So this is something that we've been wanting to upgrade, just because of the fact that, the last hour of the night we like to relax and watch TV in our bedroom. So this is definitely something that we want to bring up. We do have a DVD player, but that's my old video game system. It's the PlayStation. Yeah, you can take a look.
Which makes it hard to actually start the movie, because on this system you can't fast forward it through all the previews. So by the time it starts, the kids are like, okay.
We have, the video equipment is also stuff that was gifted to me, more or less, when I was 20 years old, as far as the receiver, CD player. We did have the tape deck here, but obviously no one uses tapes anymore. And we're in the kitchen a lot. All right, do a lot of cooking. We actually spend a lot of time in this small kitchen, and I do like listening to my sports. And on this radio here, more or less, it's just junky old radio that barely gets the stations in. Mary likes to listen to her music on the CD, and the CD always skips. But having some kind of entertainment up here, you know, maybe a small screen or just an upgrade in stereo system in our kitchen, because being Italian, we're a lot of time in here. So